and on we go. Now, we only have one more palace left. Well, two, if you count Ganon's palace. So from here, we have to go down. Crap. Stop it, bastards. Sometimes you can jump on them, sometimes you can't. Yes, I will raise my attack because it's the lowest one right now. Let's see what's in here. More Tektites. Who still attack me? Attack-tites. And we have a fire-breathing scorpion with one eye. You may think you need to hit him with fire since he uses fire on you, but you don't. You only have to hit him when his eye is open, which he isn't seeming to do. There we go. Gives you 150 points. And a 500 point bag. Sure, I'll kill these Tektites, since they're so fucking annoying. Jump now. Fireball, fireball. And what you have to do is avoid the battle and play the flute for the River Devil, and he goes away. He's basically a roadblock that you need a special item to get rid of. Yeah, kind of a cheesy thing. But down here we have an encounter. A big-ass fence with dinosaurs throwing rocks at you. And another Dino Knuckle. And a point bag. 500? 200. That's not much more than a normal one. You have to go kind of stop and go to get these guys to miss you, because they will lead their shots, which is what's so annoying about them. They know how to lead their shots. So they'll hit you. They'll judge your distance and momentum, and shoot the rock where you're going to be. Pretty creative programming on their part, I suppose. And you can't block it. I've tried. Good God, have I tried. But you can kill them if you have the Thunder Spell. God damn, how many of these damn things are there? Oh, the Dino Knuckle, who goes out in 2 shots. Wonderful. Stop it. Ow, quit it. Finally, that's the last one. That place is annoying as fuck. You can go over the bridge, or you can cut through the forest. I'm going to cut through the forest. This is also a great place to grind for experience. Because the Dino Knuckles will give you 150 points apiece. And they're not all that tough. They're easier than a blue Iron Knuckle, at least. So, on we go. Ooh, fairy. Thank you. I'm just going to tell you what you have to do next, because you will never figure it out. You have to go through this cave, for one. Avoid the Tektites. Bounce to them if you can, because it makes a neat sound. Kill the Dino Knuckles. Kill the red Dino Knuckles, who actually give you less experience than the orange ones. I never understood why. And go to this spot and use your hammer. I don't know how anybody is supposed to figure that out the first time, ever, at all. I mean, honestly, what the hell? There is a secret at edge of town. At least the people in this town actually say something useful. And we get the 8th and final magic container. So we're fully maxed out except for our levels, which will be leveled up next turn, I believe. 6,000 points. And what do you want? Rest here. I don't need to. What do you want? The old man who remains has magic. Please save our town. You seem to be doing pretty fine on your own. You have your own little hidey hole in the forest here that nobody anywhere ever has been able to find ever in the history of gaming ever. What's in here? Here we are. What you have to do is you go in here and you find that, holy crap, there's no actual door down here. So you have to go in the chimney. Yeah, it's weird. But you get the next wise man. Remember the magic word. Spell. I don't know why they picked that name, because it's so utterly generic. They could have just picked anything, like Asuna, or Change, or Spirit, or anything else other than Spell, because it just does weird stuff. If you cast it, it'll turn enemies into blue bots, as opposed to red bots, which are actually called bit. But what you have to do, you go to the edge of town and you see nothing here. So you cast the spell, and a huge freaking door rises from the ground. And you just enter the bottom. And this gives you the magic key, which allows you to open any key, any lock, and you never have to carry keys around anymore, or cast the fairy spell to sneak through them. Which is good, because I don't have to deal with any wolf heads anymore. But it's kind of a required item, even though it is technically optional. Because the last palace has tons of locked doors in it. Dino Knuckle. Die, Dino Knuckle. Yes, the last palace has tons of locked doors in it, and no keys. So you either need to cast Fairy every time, or go back to previous palaces and steal keys from there, and have been preparing through the whole game. Or you find the magic key, which is almost impossible to find, because you have to first learn that you can use the hammer to clear away forests, which is not very self-explanatory or explained in the book. But before we go to the last palace, I will go here. Right here. Where we get the last and final heart container. So our life is completely maxed out. If you cast Shield, you will have the most possible life you can have in the game. 8 times 16 times 2. Figure that out for me, subtitle. Thanks. Let's not use the recorder yet. Let's go to the west. Over this bridge. Screw it, I'm just gonna use Fairy. I don't want to bother with anything here. I can use Fairy going the other way too. You go in here and you'll quickly learn that stuff is going to attack you and you won't be able to see it. Like this. Nothing apparently. Just enter the first house you see. There's no secret to this place. But he will give you I can give you most powerful magic. Where's your definite article? Shouldn't it be the most powerful magic? And yeah, he won't give you thunder if your magic level is not high enough. I believe you have to have at least 6 for him to give it to you. Might be less. But he will not give you thunder unless you have a high enough magic level. Yes, there are enemies here that will attack you. Let's try casting spell. And nothing happened. Oh, you can see if you attack them. They're invisible MOAs. Wow, that dealt a lot of damage. Let's cast Fairy, and hey, my life is back. The magic of editing. Shut up, it's my LP, I can do what I want. Well, you want to go here, use the recorder, and enter the palace. The 6th and final palace, which I will get into in the next episode, because we are coming up on an hour now, and it's getting really long. So, yeah. I'm going to pause the video once I leave the screen, and I will see you next time. Bye.